Adult journalist Suspender Jane. She used to do kids shows to internet fame. Now the kids grew up, so she's reinventing. She has a very normal name. It's the Suspender Jane Adult Journalism Show!
Hey guys, it's me, your girl Suspender Jane, and today I have with me a very special guest who is always lounging and reclining. It's Andrew Yurman-Glaser.
Hi, Jane.
It's Suspender Jane.
Hi, Suspender Jane.
Thank you.
So, go ahead. Sorry.
Did you want to say something?
No, go ahead.
Today, we're going to learn about Andrew's favorite band. We're going to learn about Andrew's physical health. And we're going to learn about Andrew's advice for proper etiquette at a dinner party.
Awesome.
So let's jump in.
Great. 3 things I care very much about.
Those are the top 3 things I know about you.
Oh, great. Dinner etiquette is one of the top 3 things you know about me?
From what I've heard.
Okay.
I'm always like, Andrew Yurman-Glaser probably has a fork and knife in hand, and it's the correct fork and knife.
Maybe. I don't know. We'll get into it.
We'll get there.
Great.
It's an interview.
Right.
We'll figure it out as we go.
Okay.
So, Andrew Yurman-Glaser. I'm saying your name right?
Yeah, you are. It's great.
Because it's kind of hard.
I know. It's, yes, like very hard. I know.
There's so many parts to it.
I know.
And some of the parts don't sound the way you expect.
Yes, I know. I named my kids that too, which sometimes worries me.
Kids are both named Yurman-Glaser?
Yeah.
That must be confusing.
Why?
Well, like, how do you call them differently? You're like, Yurman-Glaser, come over here.
Sorry, I guess I wasn't clear. That's their last name. They have first names as well.
You should have been clear about that.
Yeah, that
was confusing.
Totally. That one's on me, for sure.
So, Andrew Yurman-Glaser.
Yeah.
Why are we on the floor?
I hurt my back.
Uh-oh.
And it hurts. I can't sit, and it hurts to stand. So this is the most comfortable position for me. So you kindly agreed to be on the floor with me.
Yeah, I did. Thanks for telling the audience how kind I am.
You're great. Suspender Jane is super kind.
So, does this part of the aging process where your body breaks down make you feel closer to death?
Yes, I would say for sure. Yeah. Yeah, it makes you think a lot about your impending doom. One's impending doom.
In what ways?
Oh, you just go, oh, my body is slowly breaking down and there's nothing I can do and it hurts a lot and it's altering my life in ways that I didn't want it to. And, you just have to either fight that, which you can't do, or accept it, which is really hard to do.
What do you think death is like?
I think death is just nothingness. That's what I think.
And is that comforting to you?
I think a little comforting, yeah. That, there's not some like eternal pain after it. Although it's scary, right? You're like, my ego will cease to exist. And I think that part is scary.
It's your ego that you're most worried about.
Well, it's my ego that
not your children missing you.
I mean, that part is hard, but once I'm dead,
you're like, screw your children. What about my ego?
That's true. I honestly, my kids are really young, so I haven't really thought about the fact that I will die and they will hopefully theoretically be sad about that. I will be sad when both of my parents are alive still. So, I mean, I am sad when people I love die. So yeah, I guess that is an interesting part of it.
Something that you can think about forevermore.
Yeah, that's something sad to think about for sure.
Is the process of the slow creep toward death, where your body is breaking down, does that make you feel further away from being young?
For sure. Yeah.
And have you had to grapple with that emotionally?
I think I'm trying to grapple with that emotionally. I think I've been feeling that for a while. It's just, I don't know. I guess the back stuff, has made it just speeds up all those thoughts maybe or something. I don't know. It's interesting.
Cool.
Oh, yeah, I guess.
Thank Thanks for sharing.
Sure.
Are you a medical doctor that could give advice about back stuff to other people?
I am not a medical doctor, but I can for sure give back advice.
Oh, what would be your number one back advice?
Take care of your back.
Great advice. So, Andrew Yurman-Glaser, with all of this going on, how's your mental health?
Not good.
Oh,
Right this moment, I'd say it's okay. But I think it contributed to my back stuff, poor mental health.
in what ways?
I think I got really stressed, and I think that contributed to me injuring myself.
Stress is really hard.
Stress is hard. It's not fun.
Generationally, they say that your generation, whatever that is, has more stress than other generations.
Is that
or
true?
more anxiety.
I think I'm a millennial. I'm 40. Is that me?
Whoa! What? No wonder your back's falling apart.
I guess. I know. It's like, you know what's crazy? Like 40 is like, it's post middle age for like the average male
It sounds
adult.
like it.
Does it sound old?
Yeah, it sounds super old.
I know. It kind of is old. I mean, it's not old, but it's like, it's not young. Definitely not young.
Mm-mm. I think it's older than the characters on the show Seinfeld is what I've heard.
They're not. Yeah. I guess that's true. They all feel like they're in their early 40s to me or something, but I'm sure they're like in their 20s or like early 30s or something stupid. It's funny that you measure oldness in relation to Seinfeld characters.
Well, I've never seen Seinfeld, but I've heard about it and it sounds old. And then people told me it wasn't old.
Interesting. That's interesting.
They don't sound like very good role models.
No, I don't think they are good role models. But I don't need that in a television show.
What do you need in a television show?
Well, it depends what I want. But for Seinfeld, I wanted to laugh, and they did that.
Well, maybe you'll like this television show that you're on right now.
Absolutely.
Nobody's mean to each other, and all we do is laugh.
That's great.
Are you laughing?
Right this moment? No.
Andrew Yurman-Glaser, you have 2 children.
Yep.
Is that better or worse than 1 child?
2 is great. It's harder, but 2 is really great.
In what ways?
You just get to see different people develop, and that's amazing. They're still really young, so they're not fully personalitied, if that makes sense, but they're getting there, and that's fun to watch.
Do you get to guess what their personalities are going to be like when they're fully personalitied?
Maybe, I guess I get to guess a little, or it's fun to see little like choices they make that you're like, oh, this is like a little bit of your personality. Or it's like, oh, that's my wife, right? You know what I mean? Or like, oh, that's me or something.
Which parts do you think are like you?
It's like, oh, you're a 2.5-year-old with back problems? That's from me.
See, we're laughing.
Yeah.
It's
great.
like Seinfeld.
Yeah. You should watch the show.
No, thank you. I have a lot to do. So what parts are like your wife?
My daughter has like a crazy memory the way my wife has a memory. It's
Like an elephant?
they have good memories, right? Is that a thing?
Is your wife an elephant?
She's not an elephant. She's a human.
Wow, that's so good.
Yeah, it's good.
But she has a great memory, even though she's a human woman.
Right.
Can you name 3 times when she remembered something that you had done that actually undermined you and made you feel bad about yourself?
3 different examples?
Yeah.
No.
You could start with 1.
I can't even think of one. I'm really bad at
Wow.
this.
Yeah, your memory isn't great.
My memory's terrible. That's why when I see it in my kids, I'm like, oh, thank goodness you got the elephant memory.
Oh, you're excited about them having memory even though they're going to hold it against you?
Absolutely. It'll help them in life.
Oh, has it hurt you in life having a bad memory?
Yeah, not remembering stuff is not helpful in life.
Can you name 3 times when not being able to remember something has hurt your life?
Yeah, like not remembering a friend's name, like someone you know well. And I'm like, I know you well, but I can't think of your name right now.
Uh-oh. How often does that happen?
Often. Suspender Jack. See what I did?
I saw what you did. I didn't like it.
Oh, sorry.
What are 2 other times when your memory has hurt you? Wow, you forgot how many things you were supposed to say, even just in this last 1 minute.
I know, my memory is bad. And then when I'm put on the spot, like in a situation like this, it gets even worse. I get really, I guess, nervous, but like I don't feel super nervous right now. But like I think that's kind of what happens. Like my brain just is like, dude, we're off on vacation right now.
It's hard to be nervous when you're laying awkwardly on the floor.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, it's true.
So did you still forget what the question was that you're supposed to be answering?
No, I told you already. I can't remember any things.
How do you live your life and function?
I mean, honestly, not very well. I threw my back out and it messed me up.
You're really dwelling on that, huh?
Well, it's changed my life for the time being. Also, you brought it up, dwelling on it. Wow.
Well, I didn't bring it up this time.
I guess, but we were just talking about it.
Sorry.
What are you sorry about?
I didn't mean to hurt your feelings.
You didn't hurt my feelings, Suspender Jane.
Well,
see what I did?
You knew my name.
Yeah, see? I know it.
Well, sometimes you said hurt feelings can cause your back to hurt.
Yes.
And I don't want to cause hurt feelings and then cause your back and then have to pay your medical expenses.
Thank you. You will not have to. None of that will happen.
Good, because internet performing doesn't pay as well as you think it would.
I think it pays exactly as well as I think it would.
Do you want to tell me how much money you have?
Right now?
Yeah.
In my pockets?
No. In your bank account.
In my bank account? I do
And
not.
what's your bank account number?
I don't want it. I can't. That'd be insane of me to share right now. First of all, I don't remember it. Thank goodness right now. But I'm not sharing that information.
It'd be pretty embarrassing if you remembered your full bank account number, but can't remember your close friends' names.
I guess. But that is kind of how my brain works. It'll remember like a stupid thing I shouldn't remember. And then the things I want to remember, I can't remember.
Like what? What's the number one thing you remember all the time?
All the time? I don't know.
How much your back hurts?
Back comes up, but I don't remember it. It's just like, my back hurts. And then I'm feeling that in the moment. It's not really a memory.
You really know how to make fun content.
Oh.
So, speaking of things that you remember really well, when you forget things that are important to those you love, what's your favorite band?
My favorite band is Fish.
Fish? Like an underwater sea creature?
Yeah, but they spell it differently.
How?
They spell it with a PH instead of an F.
That's not how you spell fish.
It's not how you... Well, it's how you spell the band Fish, but it's not how you spell the underwater sea animal.
So why do they do it? Are they bad at spelling?
Maybe, probably. I think they were just trying to be goofy when they did it. I don't know. They did it a long time ago.
And what's so great about Fish?
Oh man, I just love I love their how much I love the interplay of their composition and their improvisation.
I don't know what you just said.
I love how they write music and I love how they make up music together in the moment. And then I love how those two things mix.
Oh, I get it. They're a paradox.
Also, they're really funny.
Funny?
Yep.
How?
Oh, they're just making jokes all the time and playing little jokes and making jokes. I love it. And the community of fans make little jokes between each other in fun, silly ways.
You're not selling this to me.
I'm not trying to sell it to you.
Oh. What are the jokes? Can you tell us one?
Some jokes they've done. They've occasionally they've spelled out stuff in using the first letter of each song they play.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's so funny. It's like Seinfeld.
Yeah, I would say that.
And did you get into Fish all by yourself, or were there kind of entry points and people who inspired you?
There were entry points. My brother likes them, but I actually he didn't really get me into them. I saw my first concert with a college professor of mine, actually.
Whoa,
Yeah.
That sounds illegal.
Why was that illegal? It was after I graduated, so he wasn't my professor at the time.
Oh, that sounds better.
Okay, I guess. I mean, we weren't doing anything wrong. We went to see a music concert.
Well, I don't know. I just heard a lot of bad things about college professors.
What?
About interacting with your college professors and how you shouldn't do it.
No, I think you can do it. And if it is safe and I don't know, consensual or something. It wasn't sexual. This is making me feel weird.
Well, I don't know. I don't know anything about this. You're telling me.
Yeah, it was just college professor I liked who liked fish, and we went to a show together.
And what did he teach in college?
He taught me poetry.
Whoa. And that directly relates to music.
Yeah, totally. That's a part of music for sure.
So did he teach you language of how to understand fish better?
I mean, we talk a lot about fish, so...
Talk present tense?
Yeah, we're still in touch. Absolutely.
Wow.
I know.
You built a relationship that withstood the test of time with a teacher.
I know. She's the only teacher that I've done that with. Isn't that crazy?
Audience, now think about teachers that you may have had. Would you want to still be friends with them? Are you thinking of a teacher you didn't like?
Yeah.
What's their name?
I can't even think of his name.
Because you don't remember anything.
You're right.
Because why would you remember the name of someone you dislike when you could barely remember the name of people you love?
Exactly.
Man, laying on the floor is pretty uncomfortable.
Yeah, sorry about having to do that. It's my fault.
I know. So, now it's time for some hard-hitting journalism with me, adult hard-hitting journalist, Suspender Jane. Mr. Andrew Yurman-Glaser.
Yeah.
In 1922, Emily Post released a book on etiquette regarding society, business, politics, and at home. What are your thoughts on advice for etiquette in society, business, politics, and at home?
Man, I don't know.
Let's go one at a time.
Okay.
If you could have advice of etiquette in society, what would it be?
Just be polite. I think people could be kinder to each other.
That's good advice.
Thank
You're
you.
basically Emily Post.
Okay. I don't know. I've never. Okay.
You've never heard of Emily Post?
I don't think I have. She wrote a book in 1922.
She's the definitive guide for etiquette.
Is she?
Yeah, I can't think of anyone else who's a definitive guide for etiquette.
Since she wrote a book in 1922, there hasn't been another person who's had thoughts on etiquette that we like?
Well, that's why when I'm asking you, I feel like you have thoughts on etiquette, so maybe you should write a book.
Maybe. That's actually kind of interesting.
I'm trying to support you
Thank
and
you.
a future dream and perhaps a niche that is open
That sounds cool.
and needs to be modernized.
Great. So yeah, people could be more kind.
How about advice for etiquette in politics?
People could be more kind, more honest. I would like some more honesty in politics.
How about business?
I think we could be less focused on money and more focused on doing good with our business.
It feels like all your advice is the same, which would make for a pretty short book.
Yep. It's like just be nicer. It's called that's the title. And then you open it up and there's no pages because that's it. Just be nicer.
Well, since you don't know who Emily Post is, because you've been living under a rock or something.
No, or just like a century later.
You've been too busy watching Seinfeld to read a book.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of true.
I think Emily Post would hate all of these suggestions.
Great. I think I don't like Emily Post from the sounds of it.
Wow. Heard it here first, folks. Emily Post, if you're still alive, Andrew's coming for you.
0 chance she's still alive.
Why?
If she wrote a book in 1922,
She could be 125.
125 years old? No, she could not.
Well, perhaps if being polite keeps you alive longer.
No, it doesn't. And also, it's just she's dead.
Why are they always carrying around balloons
They're-
after fish shows?
They're doing. Did you see that or something?
I walked by a fish show and there were all these people with balloons. And I was like, hi, I love balloons. May I have a balloon?
There-
And they said, that'll be a lot of money.
Did you walk by a fish show or they're doing drugs? It's that's drugs.
Oh, right. So Emily Post, you're making me lose track of my memory.
What did you just do? A balloon or something?
What? No, I don't. No.
No.
Don't. ruin my image.
I'm not.
I'm
what do
very
you mean?
wholesome.
I'm not saying you're not wholesome. What's wrong
Do a
with-
balloon. Very rude.
You're rude.
And not etiquette to
What's that?
not etiquetted.
What? I don't think it's an adjective or a verb, however you're using it.
I wish I could have some advice for how to be polite to you.
Am I not being polite right now?
Well, you implied that I was doing drugs.
I'm not. No, it was,
Because I lost my place for 1 second.
it wasn't. I'm sorry.
And I think we have to support people making mistakes.
You're right.
Otherwise, we're setting people up for failure.
You're totally right.
Wow, you backed down really easy.
Yeah.
So, what did we learn today? Today we learned that Andrew is getting closer to death, but he's comfortable with it because it's just about losing his ego and not about caring about his family after he died. Today we learned that you can both compose something and improvise something, and Andrew will be impressed by it even though he doesn't understand it. And today we learned that having 2 children is just as cool as having 1 child because it's just more children. And that's what we learned today.
Kind of.
With me, your host, Suspender Jane, and my special guest, Andrew Yurman-Glaser.
Thanks for interviewing me.
You're welcome. It was hard.
Oh, sorry.
Love you.
Love you too.
Have an adult day. I was talking to them.
Oh,
Bye. Have an adult day.
bye. I love you though. Just
What?
in a friendly way. In like a.
I hope you didn't say this to your college professor.
I love him too.
Wow.